This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Okay, what you just heard there was the last solo I played with that Stratocaster that I had recently. Lovely guitar if you're into Strats, and it has now gone off to its new home. Anyway, the solo was basically using the Aeolian mode. And here's an explanation about how you solo with the Aeolian mode.
Solo explanation.
Okay then, the Aeolian mode. What is it and how do you solo with it? Well, first thing to stipulate is that you can only solo with the Aeolian mode if the chord sequence that you're playing over is in the Aeolian mode. That's just a basic fact of how you use modes. You can't just use a mode because you like the sound of it. It has to fit the chord sequence. So what makes an Aeolian mode chord sequence? Well, we looked at this in a bit of detail in Wednesday's video. So if you missed that, I'll link to it in the description. But basically, if you're in the key of A major, you've got these chords. You've got A, which is the 1 chord, B minor, which is the 2 chord, C sharp minor, which is the 3 chord, D major, which is the 4 chord, E major, which is the 5 chord, and F sharp minor, which is the 6 chord. Okay? What the Aeolian mode is you take any key, in this case the key of A major, and bias everything or focus on chord 6, which in this case is F sharp minor. So the chord sequence that I was soloing over basically goes F sharp minor to D, then via A over C sharp to B minor, then to E, then back to F sharp minor, C sharp minor, D to E, then a guest chord, a secondary dominant chord of C sharp 7th. and then settles back on the F sharp minor. That secondary dominant chord, I explained that in Wednesday's video, so if you missed that, go and check that out. But basically it's a chord that's from outside the key, but it's being used as a sort of a musical signpost to take us back to the F sharp minor. Anyway, because we are focusing on an F sharp minor tonality, that is the chord where everything seems to kind of come in safely to land and sound resolved, you would naturally gravitate towards the F sharp minor pentatonic scale, which would look like this. That's an F sharp minor pentatonic. Okay, so what notes have we got there? Well, we've got an F sharp, an A, a B, a C sharp, and an E. Those are the 5 notes of F sharp minor pentatonic. But we have some chords there that contain notes from outside that scale. Obviously, the D chord contains a D note. Wouldn't be a D chord without it. And that D note isn't in the F sharp minor pentatonic. Likewise, the C sharp minor contains a G sharp note. So does the E. Those 2 notes, the G sharp and the D, are not in F sharp minor pentatonic. Let's remind ourselves of what that is. That's F sharp, A, B, C sharp, and E. So just add those 2 extra notes, the G sharp and the D, into the F sharp minor pentatonic. Okay, quite easy to find. You know, if you know that that's an F sharp and that's an A, you know, easy enough to find out that's an A because it's the 5th fret on the E string, and that's how you used to tune your guitar in the old days. How you used to tune the A string. So that's an A. Well, G sharp has to be there. Okay, then find the other A notes. There's one there. G sharp is 1 fret behind it. There's another A. G sharp is 1 fret behind it. Okay, where will we find the D notes? Well, here. You can look at the B minor chord that has the D note in it, or the D chord that has the D note in it, and you can just physically see where it is. So there's a D note there. There's another one over there, and you can add the G sharps and Ds into the F sharp minor pentatonic and get that is a shape for the F sharp Aeolian mode. And then of course you can do it with all of your other pentatonic patterns. Here's pattern 2 of F sharp minor pentatonic. With the added G sharp and D notes put in. Like that. Pattern 3 of F sharp minor pentatonic would look like this. Add in the additional notes. Pattern 4 of F sharp minor pentatonic is here. Add in the G sharps and the Ds. And pattern 5 of F sharp minor pentatonic is here. Add in your additional G sharps and Ds and you get and then you're back to pattern 1 again. All of those patterns are mapped out in a PDF that's up on my Patreon page, and along with all of the other resources that go along with this little lesson. So that's all it is. Basically, as is the case with all of these lead guitar modal things, you're just taking the pentatonic that wouldn't be the natural intuitive fit for the chord sequence and adding in some notes that are, from outside the pentatonic but can be found in one shape or form in the underlying chord sequence. And that's how you do it. So now take what you've learned, go away and have some fun with it. And there is, of course, a full tab in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with some scale patterns that you can use that I mentioned in that clip there, and a jam track, and the clip of me playing the solo, and that explanation clip there. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address, and the link is, of course, in the description. It's only $3 or £2.50 a month, and you get access to all of these additional resources that go along with these YouTube videos. Thank you so much to everybody who supports me in that way or any of the other ways, all of which are linked down in the description. And that is pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. Hope you found the video useful, informative, and perhaps even a little bit inspiring. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not give me a like while you're at it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.